Well, you've really gone and done it this time, kids. You heimbucked yourselves and landed here at the old Orange County Courthouse. You've gone back in time, heimbucked, ready for your trial, potentially going to jail. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but this is the Sometimes Vlog!
It's a vlog that happens sometimes.
Pretty close to midnight here in Santa Ana, California, downtown, Old Town, Santa Ana, California. And Tyler was saying that he would really, really like to go somewhere because he was hungry. I don't know what the hunger has to do with it. Where'd you say you wanted to go?
Waffle House, Abby.
The Waffle House is a place that sells waffles in the South. I had forgotten about that. So instead of taking Tyler to a place that sells breakfast food at nighttime, at midnight-ish, I brought him here to the Waffle House.
Not cool, man.
Or actually the Waffle House Mansion here in Old Town Santa Ana. This is a museum, and a fine one at that. It is preserved by, what is it, the Santa Ana Historical Society?
Probably.
Or something very close to that. Here in Old Santa Ana. There's a man named Ernie who invited me to this property, and of course I had to bring Tyler, who is from the aforementioned, last night mentioned Midnight Vlog style, HauntedOC.com, where they give ghost tours of Santa Ana and old Santa Ana, which we didn't go on the Santa Ana tour. That was also yesterday, so we had to choose between Orange, which is sort of my stomping grounds, or Santa Ana. I chose Orange, but today, since we didn't get to see it last night, they have brought us to the Waffle House. Let's go inside.
Let's commiserate with the ghosts and see if the gypsy clearly
this house. Here we go. Here's Ernie right here opening the door. You're supposed to knock 13 times. I can't actually open this door. I've tried over and over. Don't worry, it's protected by Jansen. Hello, Ernie.
Hey guys.
And this house is super haunted, correct?
It's very haunted. We feature it on our Haunted History Ghost Walks here in downtown Santa Ana.
And it is haunted OC.
It is haunted OC.
And the house is preserved by Santa Ana Historical Society, or Santa Ana?
The Santa Ana Historical Preservation Society.
I knew there was some other thing. The first thing you notice when you walk in the door is this. How's that make you feel, Tyler?
Not okay.
Ernie here brought us into the house with all the lights off and then gave us a little tour of the house with no lights on because he figured that was the coolest way to show us the place
ambiance.
that's super haunted. Tyler does not believe in ghosts.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
But he is also, of the people I know that don't believe in ghosts, the most terrified person of ghosts, aliens, the paranormal, pretty much anything scary.
I don't like messing with the unknown, man. It's unknown for a reason. Just let them hang out, do their own thing, and their weird alternate
Don't you want to discover things?
No.
Okay, so if you look down here, look at the size of this place. Look at the size of it. It's like Doc Brown's mansion in Back to the Future. It just keeps going and going. Actually, it's more like the Haunted Mansion because of all the weird... Why are there like Christmas presents in here, actually?
Actually, that's left over from our Mardi Gras party that we had.
Oh, Mardi Gras. You had a Mardi Gras party and we weren't invited?
We had a Mardi Gras. You'll be invited now that we know you.
Oh, awesome. Now that we know you. That actually makes a lot more sense. Why would you invite people that you don't know to a Mardi Gras party?
That's true.
Look at this. What do you think about that, Tyler? Pretty ornate.
Yeah.
So there's lots of stuff, historical, wonderful things in here because it was, in fact, the home of the first lady doctor in, I think, Orange County.
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan, exactly. No, Nancy Nixon. Was she the first? Was Dr. Willella Howe the first doctor in Orange or Orange County?
Orange County, the first female doctor in Orange County.
In Orange County. And this is all your compatriots. I am trying to, okay, let me see if I can remember everyone's name. Tim, Christina? Nailed it! Frank? Genevieve. So they're all hanging out too. What we were just doing in there 5 seconds ago is they were recording. What was that device called you had? They were doing an EVP thing, but you did it in a weird way that I've never seen on TV.
It's called an ITC device.
So you had this for the temperature.
That's a thermometer.
The light changed on that. And what is this thing called? A walkie-talkie to the dead?
No, that's actually just a radio that's modified so it'll continuously scan radio stations. They call it an ITC device.
Okay, and then you ask the spirits questions, and they answer.
Well, yeah.
Theoretically.
Sometimes we'll get voices that come through and answer relevant questions that we're asking with answers.
So it sounds kind of like a Panzer tank, like. And you were asking questions, and then. Hey, I'm pretty skeptical, but sometimes there are these weird answers.
We asked,
like, no.
Yeah, we asked how many spirits were in the room, and it said 8 clearly, correct?
Yeah,
that you heard.
it did. It did sound like it was talking to you. I'm glad it was talking to you and not me.
And then we also had the
This thermometer.
Thermometer. And we were asking specific questions. Genevieve was asking for it to light up for certain questions, and it was doing it, which was pretty interesting.
Different kind of thermometer than I'm used to. That would definitely not go where the doctor normally puts the thermometer in me.
Yes.
But yeah, it was changing as they were asking it questions. It was changing colors. Tyler missed it.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you guys started asking the spirits questions, Tyler went outside for a change of air.
Genevieve very sweetly talked me down during a panic attack, gave me some water, and everything was cool.
What were you scared of specifically? Was it that baby?
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't like messing with the unknown like that. It freaks me out.
We probably shouldn't say who, but a certain person came on a tour with you in the house, right? A little private tour, and took a picture in this hallway of what looks like, seriously, a super... Oh, it's on your Facebook page, right?
It's on my Facebook page.
Okay, so what's the Facebook page?
It's Haunted Orange County, and it's of course, on Facebook. You have to scroll down quite a bit to find it. It was last year.
Uh-huh. Can you say who the person was?
Yeah, it was one of our friends, Ryan Adams. He's a musician that he really enjoys ghost hunting, and he got to experience the house.
So Ryan Adams came here and took a picture up in this hallway that is the creepiest, it's the creepiest picture I've ever seen in my life. So we're going to go up here and just take a look, because Ernie, for some mistaken reason, thinks, yeah, we're okay as long as you don't sneak up behind us and scream or turn off the lights. Yeah.
Are they all on now?
I hope they're all on. No, the ones in the bedroom aren't on. You should probably come with us, actually. Ernie, for some reason,
He thought we'd be okay by
he
ourselves.
thought that we'd be okay by ourselves. He thought we were important enough to let into this historical mansion and do whatever we want. That was probably a mistake, but it remains to be seen. Can Tyler wear the dresses, by the way?
Actually, I caught him with one of them on.
I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. So where was that picture taken from? Right here.
Yeah, he came up the stairs, and he was with another one of his buddies, and his buddies was actually flashing pictures. And he flashed it at the top of the stairs, and the figure looks like it's coming out of this room. It looks like it's naked. And that's like it's looking down the hallway.
They all say it looks like a naked lady. It definitely looks like a lady, but it looked more see-through to me, like an X-ray of a person.
That's what it looked like.
You guys just keep saying naked. I think there's a little bit of projection there. I think you're trying a little too hard to see naked ladies in your mind. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing you. What was this?
This was one of the bedrooms, and
This is where Paddington Bear left his hat.
It was actually used.
It's my prom. That's why I wore to prom. Pretty much, almost exactly.
For young ladies who were ready to give birth, and they would be allowed to stay in this room. And at night, it lights up. Not at night, but in the afternoon, when the sun's going down, it hits these stained glass windows that are all pink, and this whole room turns like a pink color, which is kind of cool.
So basically, the first female doctor in Orange County, who was married to a man doctor, who I believe the story goes that he was accused of performing a termination of a pregnancy back when that was extremely illegal, and he actually left his wife, took off. So the lady doctor, Willela Howe, that was her married name. What was her maiden name? Do we not know? We don't know. She continued to live here and practice her lady doctoring witchcraft, as it was known at that time, on many a patient and saved their lives and helped them. I'm just kidding about the witchcraft crack, but it was a pretty crazy thing to be a lady doctor back then.
Yeah, it was
Must
very,
have been.
It was very rare, and
people were probably like,
they weren't,
what the
they
heck?
weren't even allowed to practice in the hospitals, so that's why she had to practice out of her home.
So she practiced out of her home. She brought women here to be able to have their babies in style with the little turret window, which is pretty cool. But so when I was a kid, my Aunt Tina was pregnant. She was down in, I don't know, Ecuador or somewhere where we had a military base in South America. Panama. She was in Panama, and she made this, like, you know how you make ceramic stuff?
Yeah.
So she made this ceramic Cinderella. It was like holding a little thing. It almost looked like a little Virgin Mary thing. While she was pregnant. And in my grandma's house, that thing used to move around by itself all the time. So we always said it was haunted. And because we didn't know where it came from, she's like, no, I made that while I was pregnant. So if it's haunted by anything, it's haunted by the pregnant lady's anger. Now, do you think that's a real thing? You know how they say, energy? What was that bell ringing, by the way?
Actually,
that was your phone getting a text. Okay. So you think the anger of pregnant ladies could have anything to do with some of the mysterious hauntings in here?
No,
or am I way off base?
Possibly, but you know what? This house does not have any of the original furniture except for one item downstairs. And so there's theories that, and not just antiques,
So you've brought antiques from all over the place. So any of these things could be soaked with the paranormal?
Well, you know, sometimes they can have energies that are attached to them somehow. And so yeah, so we don't know exactly what we have in here, but we definitely have some activities we were able to experience.
For the record, I have heard some strange things in my time, but I would not go on record saying that I do believe in ghosts.
My soul is haunted by a pregnant lady anger.
I think I've seen what other people say are ghosts, but I don't know what they are. This, though, I will tell you for sure, actually creeps me out, this is the doctor's room, correct?
Yes.
So the doctor was hanging out basically right next door to her very angry, disgruntled, in pain patients in this very room. Turn on the light there, Tyler, thank you, because it's creepy without the light. Everywhere, I want to say this too, everywhere in the creepy, haunted mansion are all sorts of dresses and things hanging up, so it's... And the texting and the phone, it keeps freaking me out that there's a little bell, especially because there are speaking tubes here. Anyway, so we'll probably definitely come here and film. This is actually a very cool historic spot, so I'm going to be serious for a second. It's actually a very cool historic mansion. It was Women's Day not that long ago.
National Women's Day.
This type of place, which is the home of the first female doctor in Orange County.
Or California?
No, not California.
Oh, it's just
in
Orange County.
Okay. It's actually very cool that it's preserved, historic home. They moved it from down yonder over to yonder. They saved it. But primarily tonight, we're interested in the ghosts. You see, Ernie just disappeared. Ernie might be the... Oh, see ya!
Ernie, don't do that to us.
Don't do that to me, Ernie. You're killing me, Ernie. See, look, everywhere you turn, there's creepy dresses. Now, what was this room again?
This was her daughter's room.
This was her daughter's room. Her daughter's room, right? Because there's more than one.
Yeah.
And the photos of them, they look like creepy twins, like a little bit Shining-esque, if you will.
Just a little bit.
So when I think of two little girls in here 100 years ago, 100 and some odd years ago.
Well, the house is 126 years old this year.
The house is 126 years old this year. That's scary.
Yeah.
Who taught the doctor how to doctor? Did we ever figure that out?
Tyler's going to ask some
She
questions.
actually went to college.
I
where?
want to show you the creepiest room of them all. This room was the maid's room, and so at the time, wasn't as creepy. And by the way, if you guys see something creepy in the video, how do we turn on the light in here?
To practice medicine, but you couldn't practice medicine?
Oh, that's scary. I just did the wrong thing. How did we turn on the light in the maid's room? This was the maid's room. So it wasn't as creepy back in the day as it is now. Turn on the light and expose this. This looks like the set of every horror movie that has ever scared me in my life. I would not sleep in this room for less than $100.
Why this China doll? This is the creepiest thing.
Maybe $100 doesn't sound like much to you.
Thing in the house, actually.
Why are its arms broken?
I just noticed it.
I may have just topped it. This thing in the dress.
Why? Why? Now, if that started speaking to me in the middle of the night, I would lose my
Freaking.
mind.
And like, why does there just have to be a white baby outfit?
In all seriousness, this is like, I'm operating, my brain is firing. I'm very confused because my brain is operating on many different levels here. On the one, I'm very excited to be in the historic home, which is cool because if you grew up in Orange County, you can attest to this, Ernie. Everything is pretty much built after the 1950s, so there isn't a lot of old, it's Queen Anne architecture, right, you would say? So there aren't a lot of Queen Anne houses around. What little there are have either been converted into businesses, so long since stripped of anything, period, on the inside, or they're owned by rich people, which didn't live in my neighborhood. So I've never been in any of them. So that's cool to operate on the historic level since I am a big history nerd. Yeah, that is pretty creepy. On another level, we have the whole HauntedOC.com thing going on here where he just gave a tour of the house and was doing those EVP things. I have never been present while someone was doing that. So to watch them asking thin air questions, because first he did it the normal, I don't know what the normal way is, but the normal way like you'd see on Ghost Hunters or something where we had a recording device and you were asking just typical questions, and then hopefully you play it back and you hear white noise or a voice or something like that just in case. Then you started operating the, what was it called again?
The ITC device.
The Thing T3 device, which was making sounds like a Panzer tank and ticking and answering back in weird radio voices, sometimes in Espanol.
Bro, you should look under the bed.
I'm not looking under the bed.
Just do it.
You look under the bed.
No,
You're the
no,
one
with
that's
the
scared.
camera.
Yeah, you guys look under the bed. Here we go. What's under there? If something grabbed the phone from
It'd be
me,
the greatest vlog ever.
not only would it be the great, well, it would never be uploaded because I would run out of the house screaming, crying like a little girl. Ernie would probably find it later and be like, oh, you know what it was? It was Jeff Heimbuck hiding under that bed, as Jeff Heimbuck is probably the only living creature that could fit under there. Also, I'd like to point out that this is pretty creepy because here you have an antique. Hold on. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in a house. And you're talking about spirits in here. We were just hearing about there being 8 people, and they were asking the EVP thing if there were children in the house, and they were hearing answers. They were saying, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to go full skeptic here and say, interesting coincidence. But they were hearing answers, yes, to there being children here. There being multiple spirits in the house. Now look at this.
The spirits like me.
You were talking about spirits. We heard this last night on the ghost tour too, that some people that believe in the paranormal feel that antiques may sometimes have an energy connected with them from the past. Well, here you have a family register with the names of children, when they were born, and pieces of their freaking hair. You've got that in here.
never did notice that.
And look
Thanks
at
for pointing
this.
it out.
You that I love, with love so dear, we are all here.
Oh, great. No, you know, like how you normally do. Creepy poems with locks of hair. Sewn into a tapestry that's
Now,
framed in a room for
these children were born, well, the parents were born in the turn of 2 centuries ago, but the children were born 1835, 36, 39, and 41. These, I'm going to safely say, children are now dead.
Probably.
So you have dead children's hair hanging up at the end of the hallway here where you've seen spirits, correct?
Nothing weird about that.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and say that if there is something paranormal in the house, you did this to yourself. Also, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen next to a crib. I would totally put my child's crib next to this. Okay, thanks, Tyler, for turning out the light on me while I was standing next to the thing from The Sixth Sense. I don't like being in here now.
Oh, we
The
never went in that
scariest-
room on the
Hold
tour.
on. Well, what's that room?
The one to the left,
That's
yeah.
the bathroom here. This is the toilet, the haunted toilet. Can we see the haunted toilet? Is there a light in the haunted toilet? Ernie's
Oh,
gonna
look,
show
you
us.
can see right through the floor.
Oh, that's neat. Now, Ernie.
There you go.
Oh, what is down there?
That's
were
the
just down
kitchen.
there.
That's the kitchen.
So, if you're up here taking a poo, did I
Oh,
just say
you-
that?
you
If you're up
definitely-
here taking a shower,
You don't want to stand over that with the lights on. That's for sure.
yeah, I was just gonna say. So you're taking a bath. You're getting cool. Oh, look, the oven's right down there too.
Yeah, actually, that was done on purpose. That way, during the winter,
The heat from the oven could
yeah.
heat the bathroom.
So this
what if you
is-
splash, splish splash, you're taking a bath, and you put out the fire that's cooking the food?
Oh, that's possible.
Get a little bath water in the soup. No
So-
wonder people died younger.
This is a fully functional bathroom.
Well, the bathroom works. The tub no.
Well, here's a
Wait,
question.
the toilet. So the toilet works.
Serious question. Has anyone ever had an experience while here doing
Has anyone ever been
business?
using this toilet and had a paranormal experience that you know of
Not
in the
that I know
Waffle
of.
House?
Not that I know of.
Has anyone ever showed up to this house and tried to order waffles?
Actually, we served waffles at our last event.
The
They're
bathroom?
lying.
No, it was a sleepover event, and I personally cooked them waffles.
So you made waffles in the Waffle
I made
House.
waffles in the Waffle House.
Were they Waffle House waffles?
They were Waffle House waffles.
Technically.
They were made here.
Have you guys ever contacted the company Waffle House and tried to get them to sponsor anything at this Waffle
Or
House?
tried to
Yeah.
sue them.
Maybe now. I will.
You guys could
No,
be the first
you
one to
guys
sue.
could sue them because this was the Waffle House way before
The
they
original
were.
Waffle
It's
House.
true.
This is the
heard it.
original
Who would have thought
Waffle
the OG
House.
Waffle House was in Santa Ana, California?
Santa Ana, California, with none operating. So that's the haunted restroom. Don't turn off the light yet because I want to illustrate that door. Do you see this door, children? This door goes to the scariest hidey hole of them all. Are there actually lights up there or no?
Yeah.
Okay. There were no lights. Like I said, we toured the house in the dark, and we just went up this in the dark. Remember, this was the doctor's house. She let the lady patients stay up there in the nice room. I'm going to guess these were male patients, but she sent some of the other patients up here. That is the attic. How do you feel about that, Tyler?
I don't like it. Well,
This-
sir, I don't like it.
Is, you know that scene in Home Alone where the mom makes Kevin go up to the 3rd floor because he was bad?
Oh, yeah.
That's this.
Dude,
The 3rd
hang
floor.
on just a second there, Justin.
Uh-huh.
Ernie, tell him what happens when you climb back down the stairs.
Yeah, what climbs back? What happens when you climb down the stairs?
Oh, I don't want to go on the record for this, but I told Tyler that sometimes you can feel little hands grabbing your ankles through the bottom when you're...
And there is a gap there behind the thing.
There's space.
It's pretty creepy.
Got a blank space, baby.
I'm going to go up here. Now, I don't like heights. This is pretty steep. And show you guys the fun attic. Now, Ernie,
Yes.
there were less Christmas trees 100 years ago, right? Or were there about the same amount of Christmas trees?
You mean plastic trees?
Yeah.
A lot less.
Okay, there were some fewer Christmas decorations. Tyler, you coming? Come on, Tyler. If you don't come, people will be upset. We all love Tyler. Here he comes. Okay, look at this.
I'm only coming with Ernie, though, dude. He knows how to fight the spirits.
He knows how to... I don't think Ernie wants to fight the spirits. Ernie seems more like he wants them for roommates. I don't want to, be creepy or anything, but I've been to Ernie's house now, and Ernie has quite the haunted house.
Let me just ask you
look
one thing.
Going. Also, I didn't realize we were stepping on this insane rat trap. Watch your shadow there, Tyler. Look at this. I'm glad that wasn't activated earlier because I was stepping all over.
Why the world's scariest jack-o'-lantern?
Well, we have events throughout the year, and we love some of the Christmas trees. And
This floor is super sketchy. So all the wood and all that stuff in the house is pretty much original, right? Except for the Home Depot plywood in the roof, obviously.
Yeah, some of the roof was redone, and but yeah, everything else, as far as structurally, a lot of it is original, of course.
95 degrees in Southern California today. It is still really hot in this attic and kind of stifling. So, okay, so show us what's special about the attic. You see the stairs were steep. I said something about patience up here. So you'd think at first, like, what? There were no patients up here in the attic. But Ernie pointed out something that will show you where the patients stayed.
Yeah, if you look here, you can see kind of where it was divided into rooms. This looks like it was one here, another wall there. You can tell there's some wallpaper, old wallpaper remnants.
Oh yeah, on the inside of the beam.
And on the other side, looks like this was another door here. And you got to remember, there was no air conditioned vents up here or any of these pipes.
Right.
So,
Also no air
area
conditioning, but you can see vents here.
Yeah,
That goes into some crawl space or into the room?
This is the closet downstairs.
Wow. So this was just open to the rest of the house. So if someone were up here, sick, suffering, moaning, you would hear them
Yeah, you could
in
hear
your
them
bedroom, in your
downstairs,
closet.
Yeah.
So conversely, the people who are still down in the dining room may actually be able to hear us talking up here.
If they're quiet, yeah.
Which means when you guys come to do ghosty type of stuff here, you should probably really quiet,
Well,
really
when
serious,
when
less
do-
joking around.
Yeah, we try to keep everybody in the same room or outside.
Because that would be one thing that I would think, if on the serious, if you're trying to do a paranormal investigation, it seems like you would not want anybody heimbucking your whole situation by whispering or talking in another room.
Exactly.
Because in an old house, there's all kinds of vents and creepy stuff. So if they were talking downstairs and they were, oh, well, let's be quiet because they're filming, and they were whispering something, someone might catch something on here.
Yeah, you're gonna think it's something
And
else.
say, oh, they said Tyler's name, but really it could be them down there
Somebody
talking about
downstairs,
how
yeah.
Tyler
Had a panic attack.
had a panic attack in the middle of an EVP session. And I want to say, for the record, for those people who are believers in the paranormal and want to be sensitive to the spirits and don't want to offend the spirits, I already checked. We did their little EVP session type thing. We checked with the ghosts. I told them I didn't really believe in them, but they were cool with the jokes, right?
Yep.
Right. He was there. He saw it. So they're not going to hopefully grab my ankles or play tricks on me, even though this is kind of dangerous. Here, you take over this for 5 seconds. I'm going down the hidey hole stairs of creepy. This looks scary. This looks scary even to me, children. Thank you, Tyler, for holding that for me. If something does grab my ankles when I pass out, please don't tell anyone, okay? We'll edit that part right out of the vlog.
I'll tell all the ladies you're super cool.
See, look at Tyler. Look how brave he is.
Dude.
See you later, buddy. Just kidding. I would not do that to you, except I just did kind of. Shutting the door, children. All right, so we're going to leave Tyler in the haunted attic. Seriously, though, there is a picture. They have it on Haunted OC. Do you have... Hey, Ernie.
Yeah.
Do you have that picture Ryan Adams took on hauntedoc.com, too? Or is it just on the Facebook?
No, just on the Facebook page.
Haunted Orange County Facebook page. Ryan Adams, the musician,
Who is
the
one of my
Ryan Adams,
favorites.
took a picture right here that is so scary. You should stand right where the appearance was appearing. See, now Ernie's taking a picture of the creepy dead children here because he didn't even notice it. I noticed it. So here's the daughters, by the way. They're in the house. So you have a little bit of Shining-esque-ness going on. So this place is actually really cool. How can people come see this house? There's the ghost tours for Santa Ana, which is hauntedoc.com.
Hauntedoc.com.
But the Santa Ana Historical Preservation Society also does tours, correct?
Yes, the Santa Ana Historic Preservation Society, we do tours here usually the second weekend of every other month. And we do not want to be known as a haunted house because it is a historic residence that just happens to have some spirits that...
Oops.
No, it's okay. That like to lurk around still.
But in your private, non-professional... Okay, so when you're not operating in your capacity as a member of the Santa Ana Historical Preservation Society, so when you're just Ernie, the guy, when you're not hanging out with Bert either, would you say this house is haunted?
Yes.
And this house is in fact a mansion.
Yes, it was considered a mansion.
You let us into this haunted mansion, which would make you our ghost host.
The ghost host, yes.
So there's your tie-in right there. If you're down near Disneyland, check. Where's the website for the Historical Preservation Society?
It's called SantaAnaHistory.org.
So go to SantaAnaHistory.org.
SantaAnaHistory.com.
SantaAnaHistory.com or hauntedoc.com//gov Tyler Evans 123.
Live fast that poor /
I'll leave the links in the description later, and then check out. See if it lines up properly. Maybe come check out this real-life haunted, potentially, mansion.
More importantly, historical.
What's the difference between a mansion and just like a regular house?
A mansion is just
bedrooms.
Yeah.
But this only has 3 bedrooms.
It has 4 bedrooms, but back then this was considered a rather large house for the time.
Well, it's a rather large house right now. Let me tell you, my house is 1 room, so... What do you think about these stairs? Tyler's actually less scared now than he was. I promise you that when we came into the house and all the lights were out, Tyler was seriously terrified. It was kind of hilarious. No offense, buddy.
Oh, no.
And then when we sat down at this table, much like they're doing now, we posted an Instagram picture of it, pretty much sat around this table. It was just like the seances you see in the movies, kind of. Only we weren't summoning anything. These... I don't know if you guys are all believers. Are you all believers in the paranormal, or you're just curious? What would you say?
Believe.
Well, they're more sensitive to these types of things than me. I'm a little more skeptical. They sat around. They're just chilling. Oh, we're just going to talk to the spirits like it's no big deal. I'm willing to go with it and just watch what happens. Tyler was a little bit
uncomfortable. I literally ran out of the room.
Yeah,
I'm not even ashamed. That's what happened.
But the problem is with coming and doing stuff like this and keeping an open mind for me is not that I want to hate. The problem for me is that I've seen so many horror movies, I actually kind of want to get scared and just assume that I'm about to be possessed, that the slime is going to run down the walls and things are going to follow me home.
Well, it's possible.
Well, Ernie might follow me home later because he's cool and we might hang out and maybe play Monopoly. Anyway, this is a really swell treat. Thank you for bringing us here.
You're welcome.
Thank you for not grabbing my ankles as I came down the stairs because I was half worried about that. And thanks for letting us touch all these historical artifacts when no one's around. And thanks for letting me bring all my friends here.
You're welcome.
Too. So I hope you enjoyed this trip through the Haunted Mansion. What are you doing in there, Tyler?
Hang on.
Did you just go to the bathroom during a Sometimes vlog?
Dude, I was so scared I had to pee.
Did you legitimately just go pee though, for real?
Yeah.
Did you pee in the shower?
No.
Would
There's not
you
a
have?
shower in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, see? Unlike a certain person we all know and love. Well, do we all love him? Yeah, we all love him. Litfastdiepoor.spreadshirt.com. That's what Tyler will always remind me that I did not say. If you want to check out these sweet t-shirts. We're just looking at you doing stuff in the bathroom. Nothing weird about that.
I'm just washing my hands. Like
HauntedOC.com. And also, I think he said SantaAnaHistory.com. If you want to learn more about the actual Waffle House, the real-life haunted mansion, and the actual Waffle House.
Yep, the first Waffle House.
We will do more video stuff here, mostly with Random Land, a little more history, a little more factual, and a little less run my mouth and explore.
I can't wait.
Are you sure? You're the one that doesn't seem like you want to be here.
Oh, it's sarcasm.
Oh. Do you want to sleep in the house?
No.
Overnight?
I
He
wanna
said
sleep in my
he
house.
said we honestly could.
Well, you have fun. You bring them along.
Oh, well, they would probably come, dude. Why are you scared?
I don't like to challenge the spirits.
I don't like to believe in the spirits at all.
Oh, look, an Underwood typewriter. That's cool.
Yeah, we heard a story about ghosts typing on Underwood typewriters yesterday.
Yep.
So I've been dragged into all this ghost stuff lately. Ernie is really excited about dragging me into ghost stuff. But I
look,
honestly...
surgical tools. Awesome.
Oh, surgical tools that were probably used for surgeries on people who are long since dead. I honestly, in all seriousness, do not believe in ghosts as walking dead humans. I just don't. That's just full disclosure. I don't hate on anyone who does. It's just not really my thing. I'm a little skeptical. But I will say this. I am interested. If there are ghosts, why would I hate on it? I would love to find out. So if you see anything weird in the background of this video or anything like that, definitely let us know. I'm very curious.
The H is a chill tonic.
What did you say?
What is a chill tonic?
What is a chill tonic? That's what I give you when you won't calm down. Chill tonic.
Is that like a gag gift? Like a chill pill of yours?
No. It's like the 1800s equivalent of a margarita.
I got a blank.
Anyway, so we get to wander around the haunted mansion. No one's paying attention. Thank you for joining us as we have done it. Pretty fun. Pretty fun walking around this creepy place. Oh yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, in all sincerity, I don't actually believe in ghosts, but I am, like everyone else, very susceptible to being creeped out, freaked out, and I don't eliminate the possibility that there's some sort of energy or resonance, but we've been over that when I told you about the time that I saw what I at least admit other people would call a ghost on the Queen Mary. So if you go back a few Sometimes vlogs, you will see, I will tell you my real life ghost story on that vlog.
I saw Lionel Richie at a Burger King once.
Really?
No.
Huh.